your pen. Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. You can have a few. Yeah. And these cheap ones they bought it. Okay.
Okay, well, we were looking at your math lessons that you were doing, and we kind of started off towards the beginning. You had done 1 week of math, and then I was checking in with you and kind of looking at what you were doing already. And let's see here, you're working the money unit, and it started off doing a great job, and was just talking. Let's see here. Oh my goodness, I lost track.
We had for sure talking about pennies and nickels so far.
Right.
Now and yeah.
Oh, I was just talking about how you were really, you clarified really well what your expectations were for them, especially for the money and using the coins. And one thing we just talked about was maybe having them show how to make the money rather than always having you make the money. And that was something that you worked on and had you started having them do as well. And then, let's see here. Goodness. Wow. Back to full-time teaching, my brain's gone to mush. Oh, she just did a really nice job of reflecting on what you were doing and adjusting to make sure that you were meeting the needs of all the class. Especially since with money, some kids were, still at identifying, and some were, doing higher amounts. So that was something that was reflected in your lessons. Pacing got better as time went on. You got more comfortable with the money, definitely. And let's see here. Let's see here. Also, just making sure that you have a good flow of what's going on and not interrupting what they're doing and versus what you're doing. Unfortunately, because there's so many behaviors in the class, sometimes that happens just because of what's going on. Managing, I think you had a good idea of how to organize everything as far as how to organize them and what was going on in the class. That worked pretty well. And then one thing is just, the student behavior, that just happened. Let's see here. And did a good job of using different resources to come up with different ideas as you were teaching the money unit. Your questioning technique has definitely gotten better, and working on creating a discussion amongst the kids has been much better over time. I've seen a lot of growth in that area. The class is pretty engaged. Sometimes, with the behavior issues, that just kind of waxes and wanes, but you did a very good job of pulling them back.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm not looking at you. I'm trying to read my notes as well.
No, that's okay. No, that's good.
Your pace of teaching, I can definitely see a growth there over time, and I've seen a really good pacing and kind of moving it along, so that's been really good. Overall, I would say that I've seen a lot of growth in how you're reacting to things and making sure that you're reflecting on what has happened and how you might change it in the future, or go back and retry something, or just, what's what I'm looking for, tweak things over and over and over again to try to come to a good mix for whatever group of kids you have in front of you. And right now you're working on just the full circle, which is now doing the reteaching after you've assessed them, and so that's been a good learning experience for you, definitely, and I just think seeing that full circle is definitely helpful.
Well, yeah, I like it because like, I would have never thought of it, think of the tens in one spot. And, like, that's actually, like, maybe a good way to introduce it even to some kids. So I'm glad I kind of thought of that, and, like, how you use that, and then I was like, oh, wow, I just use that, and I can just, because they know that, because we go over it so much.
Right, so yeah, making that connection to tens and ones is huge.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's everything I have to say. I can't think of anything else that I would add.
Okay, you'll see what you wrote.
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
All right.
Oh my goodness. Is this your spring semester?